Yeah.
Fine. Thank you. And okay, fine. So before starting the session, okay, before starting the session, there are some thumb rules, guys. So we have to follow these thumb rules throughout the course. Okay, very simple thumb rules. So first thing is don't join with your device name. Okay, so I can see people are joining with iPhone 13, Realme, so I cannot identify who you are, so it will be difficult for me. So don't join with device name. While joining, it will ask you to change the name. Still, if you don't find that option, let me know. I am going to rename it for you. Okay, no problem for me, I can rename it. Okay, so this is the first thumb rule. Second thumb rule is don't join from multiple devices. Okay. Generally, people will join like this. They'll join from their phone and their laptop. Not sure. Sometimes they might have issues with the laptop audio and all. Yeah, I can understand. But people might misuse this feature. Okay. So that's why it's important that don't join from multiple devices like phone and system. If there is a situation that you have to join with both the devices, let me know. Okay, so that I can monitor the same. Okay, fine. And third one is please be muted if you don't have questions. Okay, so
One
generally,
second, sir.
yes, please.
We can't hear you. Could you please speak loudly, sir?
Guys, is
Your
there
voice is very
my
low.
audio? Guys, can you please confirm? Is it the same thing with everyone?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Check your audio once. Still, if you are facing issue, please reconnect. Okay. Sometimes you might face issues.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Okay,
is
sir.
it
Thank
clear?
you. I will rejoin.
Okay. Try to rejoin
Only
in
it's
case if
clear.
you are facing any issues.
Definitely. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. No problem. Okay. So please be muted if you don't have questions. So I'm not like other trainers that I'm not going to give you an extra time at the end of the class, nothing like that. So you don't want to keep your doubts and all in your brain till the end of the class so that you can travel with the brain with that particular doubt and all till the end of that class. So that I don't like it. So try to ask your doubts immediately. I don't have any problems. You can stop me at any time. But if your doubts are cleared, please be muted. Why? Because the same noise can be recorded and it will create some disturbance while recording, while listening those recordings and all. So generally we'll forget that we are in meetings, and also you people, as it is like evening time, you people will discuss something with your family members and all. Everything will be recorded, and some of the sessions will be uploaded in the YouTube. So it will create some disturbance. Later you came to me and please delete that part. I cannot delete it. Okay. So I don't have that much time to delete that particular part, and we don't have that licensed softwares and all to edit the video. So that's why I use it to upload all the videos in the YouTube. Okay, so this is one more important thing. Please be muted if you don't have questions. If you have questions, you can unmute and you can ask me. No problem. At any point of time, you can unmute and you can ask me. Once your particular question is cleared, then you can immediately mute yourself. Okay. So these are the three main thumb rules. Initially, I don't create any WhatsApp group. You people will have this kind of question. Can you please create WhatsApp group and all? So everything will be notified through WhatsApp messages individually, but I don't create any WhatsApp group initially. So later, after some classes or at the end of the sessions, okay, to help each other, I'm going to create some groups. Why? Because you might ask, sir, create the group initially itself so that we'll make use of the group, will participate actively. No, hardly 1 2 days you people will be active. After that, same, okay, the information will be misused. So that is the main thing that I don't entertain to create the groups, WhatsApp groups and all. I'll create a Telegram group later. Okay, so this is another point that I just want to tell you guys. So these are the main three thumb rules. In case while you are joining with the device name, let me know. I'm going to rename it for you. And don't join with multiple devices and all, so it will create some confusion. And please be muted if you don't have any questions. Okay, any questions before starting the sessions? Any questions? Anything
Hi,
that you
Shamak.
want to? Yes, please.
No from my
Yeah,
side.
Shamak, we have. Yeah, this is Mohammed.
Yeah, Mohammed, tell me.
Shamak, we have the option for the recording, or it will be off the
No,
you
no,
will give.
yeah, very good question. I don't give recording permissions to students. Okay, why? Because we don't have an option that to give access to all of the students. Okay, I have to give it manually. So in that
Okay.
also,
Okay.
some participants will join from mobile phone. So I have to keep on checking every participant whether they join from mobile phone or computer. So I have to, if they join from computer, then only I can give recording permissions to them. So it will take 10 to 15 minutes every day. Okay, so anyhow, I'm giving the recording access, right? So I'm not going to give any recording permissions to any individual students.
Okay. So if you want to if you want to see the videos, means again we have to go to the Zoom only. Yeah.
No, not required. I'll share the recordings with you after this class. Once the class is completed,
Okay.
whatever,
Directly you will
yeah,
share it.
yeah, I'll share it to your Gmail IDs for the registered students.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Okay. Got it.
yeah. Any other
Yeah.
questions, guys?
No, thank.
Someone is trying to ask the question. Guys, I am not a don't treat me as a what I can say teacher and all. Just treat me as your friend. Sessions will be very interactive. I'll try to move closely with you guys. Okay, so please open your mouth. This question, the course, the intention of the course is like for two things, guys. One is it has to enhance your technical skills. First thing, it has to enhance your communication skills, and it has to enhance your confidence levels, guys. You people are going to try as an experienced DBAs 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. So if you are not very confident, if you are not opening your mouth in this session, you cannot open your mouth in the interviews, guys. Believe me, this point I'll tell to everyone. Don't treat me as your teacher, treat me as your friend, and try to be okay, as much as you can. Try to be interactive as much as you can, guys. I like the interactive session. I don't like the keep on saying something and if anyone is interested, they will unmute and okay, they got it, something like that. I don't like it, guys. Okay, so try to be interactive. Okay, so again, treat me as your friend and ask your questions. Whatever questions you have, you can ask me. You can shoot me. No issues at all. Don't hesitate to ask the questions. You people are there to learn for the next 2 months. Learning means asking the questions. It's not like simply someone is like keep on what we can say giving the lecture and we are keep on listening or writing something. And one more important thing, don't write anything. Please concentrate. I'll give you material for each and every point. Whatever I'm discussing in the videos, in the classes, everything is materialized. So materials will be provided to you with screenshots. Don't worry at all. Please try to concentrate as much as you can on your computer screen. Okay, and some people join through mobile, that's fine, but I don't think it will give you a great interaction, okay, with mobile screen and all. Okay, so try to join with the computers, guys, so that you will feel like you are connected. Okay, so when compared to live, because we will use some tools where small letters will be there. With mobile screen you cannot see all the options, you will feel some uncomfortable. So try to join with the laptop. Well, mobile is your last option, like you are traveling to some place, some other place, you are in bus or you are in train, there is no option to connect, then there is no charging in the laptop, then use mobile phone, but give last priority to the mobile phone. Okay, any other questions, please?
No, sir.
Yeah, hi Shanu. This is
Yes,
Mahesh.
yes, please.
Yeah, Shanu. I have 4 years gap in this, and it is useful for 4 years experience level for subject.
Will be discussed at the end of the course. These all these things, like
Yeah, yeah.
before itself I am telling you guys, initially the plan of today's session is, initially we'll discuss about the SQL server. What is just SQL? I don't go into a technical side today, just I'll explain what is SQL server and all. Then after that definition, so we'll jump into this database DBA rules and all. Then we are going to, okay, what I can say, this one we are going to
Okay,
discuss
okay.
all these points, like who can learn this course, what is the course duration, duties and activities of a DBA, how to practice, how to set up the lab, what and all softwares we are going to use, how you are going to get the softwares and notes, what meeting link will be used, doubts and exercise, how we are going to handle Spaker series, Azure SQL DBA certifications, whether I'll get the job with a 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. In case if I am going to get it, what would be the package, how to prepare for that. Everything will be covered. Mostly everything will be covered, guys. Still, if I miss anything, you can just ping me. Okay, you can just ask me. Okay, fine.
Sure, sir.
Yeah. Chalo guys, okay, let's start the session then. Okay, so today we'll discuss about, we are all here to discuss, okay, SQL Server. So what is SQL Server? Where we are going to use this SQL Server? What are the advantages of the SQL Server? What is a database? What is an application? How database and application will be connected together? What is the future of DBA? Whether we can learn this or not, nowadays it's a Russian time. Okay, at this stage, whether we can learn this course or not, everything will be discussed. Okay, so let's start with the SQL Server, guys. Okay, what is SQL Server? So very basic definition. What is the SQL Server and all, you will get to know at the end of the course. What is SQL Server? What it will do, you will get to know at the end of the course. Okay, so now you should know the information, right? You should know the particular software, you should know about that software. Okay, so we'll just discuss a basic definition. What is SQL Server and all, where we are going to use this SQL Server. So very simple definition, guys. SQL Server is a database software. Don't worry what is database and all, I'll explain. Database software. Database means, as of now we know that it's a place where we are going to store some data. That is a database. Your phone is a database, your server, your laptop is a database, anything. Your hard disk is a database, anything where we are going to store some information or data. So SQL Server is a database software. Okay, so where we are going to use this software and how we are going to use this software? We are going to use the software to store the data. Okay, we are going to use the software to store the data and to process the data and to retrieve the data. Okay, so SQL Server is a database software. By using this database software, we can, first thing is storing. We can store the data, guys, and we can process the data. Processing and all, what is meant by processing, I'll tell you. We can process the data and we can retrieve the data. So why we are storing terabytes of data, guys? Whenever there is a need, we should be able to retrieve the data, right? So for that purpose, we have to store the data, process the data, and whenever there is a need, we have to retrieve the data, right? So for all these purposes, we can use the SQL Server software, guys. SQL Server is a database software which will be used for storing the data, processing the data, and for retrieving the data. 1 minute, someone started something on my screen, so I have to disable the annotations for others. Disable annotations. Okay, and I clear my screen, clear all drawings. Okay, chalo. Right, okay, fine. So where we are going to use the software, guys? Generally, we will generally do shopping, right? Amazon.in, we will use, or Flipkart.com will use, or Azio will use, or Myntra, or some other websites, Meesho, okay, Osho, different websites we are going to use, right, to do shopping and all. So when you open this website, this is like, generally we'll call it as a website, right? Website. As a technical person, we will call this as an application. What is that, guys? It's an application. This is an application, guys. Okay, so if you see this application generally will run based on a 3-tier architecture. application generally will run based on a 3-tier architecture. So what is this 3-tier architecture? So let me explain this. So whenever you type www.amazon.in, okay, whenever you type www.amazon.in, that's actually a website name, okay, or we can call it as a domain name. So whenever you type that address, you want to do shopping, right? Please guys, just a minute. 1 minute. Hello. Right, okay, sorry for that. So when you open amazon.in, if you want to do any shopping, okay, if you want to do any shopping, you want to buy something, okay, you want to buy something, right? So I just want to buy this mouse, guys. I just want to buy this Logitech mouse. So when I clicked on this mouse, immediately I am able to see some information about this particular mouse, right? What is the company, what are the specifications, like battery life, warranty, price, when will be delivered, what are the ratings, lot of information we can see. So from where we are getting this information? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone guess from where we are getting this information?
The information stored in database.
Very good. Okay, we are getting this information from a database, right?
Server.
Yes, server, database, right? So where it is located, where the database is located, where is that server located? So let me explain you with the 3-tier architecture. So when you open any website in the browser, so that browser will send a request to the web server. Actually, this is the first server in the 3-tier architecture, which is a web server. What web server will do? Very simple. So we are all using our phones, right? We are using our phones and we cannot remember contacts, right? Hardly we can remember 5 to 10 contacts. What we are going to do, guys, we are going to save the particular contact with that name and all. Okay, I am going to save that particular contact with that name. So if I save daddy, so that daddy name will be attached with one number, right? When I search daddy in the contacts book, automatically when I click on that daddy contact, so automatically a call will goes to the particular contact number. In the same way, when we are getting call from the daddy, we can see his name, but actually he is calling to our number. We can see his name. If we don't save the number name, then automatically we can see the number on the display, right? So what it will do, your contact book, it is converting your number into name into number, right? In the same way web server also will act, guys. So to open amazon.in, you have to remember amazon.in application server IP address. But how many IP addresses you can remember, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4 or 10 IP addresses? Very difficult, right, to remember all the IP addresses. Okay, so we can remember hardly 5 to 10 IP addresses. If I tell, hey, please open 192.168.10.12 to connect to the Amazon, you cannot remember, like hardly you can remember 10 or hardly 5 IP addresses you can remember. So the web server, what it will do, it is going to it will help us to convert your amazon.in name into IP address and IP address into name. So when you type www.amazon.in, automatically that web server, amazon.in web server, every application will have its own web server, will have its own application server, will have its own database server. Every application, without application or database, there is no concept of application, guys. Whatever you can see here, whatever you can see in the Amazon, actually the interface, the whole interface, it is just an interface, guys. Application is just an interface between the end user means those who are using this product, and the database. What is application, guys? It's just it will act as a interface between your database and the particular user. Those who are doing shopping is an end user. So you cannot talk to the database directly. Hey database, can you please pull the mouse, Logitech mouse information? You cannot talk to that directly. So using this application, if you click on that particular product, that application will talk to the database. Hey database, so and so user came and is asking about this Logitech information. Like that, it will create one database language, it will create one command that can understand by database. So that command will be given to the database. Database will execute that command. When you execute any command, you will get the output, right? That output database will give it to the application server, and application server will give it to the web server. Finally, web server is going to help you out. Okay, finally web server is going to help you out to display the results on your browser. So whenever you click on any product, okay, the request first it will go to web server. Web server will send that information to application server. Application server, as we discussed, application server is just an interface. It will just show you the products. It's just an interface, guys. It cannot do anything. It cannot store any values and all. It will take the help of the database server to store the data. So database server actually will store the data. But I cannot directly talk to the database server. Only application can directly talk to the database server. So to talk to the database server, you need one language that will be developed by your application. So your application, here end user will be there, here end user will be there, and he is going to access amazon.in. Okay, he is going to access amazon.in. Okay, so what he will do, he will just type amazon.in and he is going to request the information from the Amazon database servers. Okay, so we don't check all these things. Simply what we can see here, what we can see simply, okay, we are going to open the application and we are going to click on any product. We are going to just click on any product. Automatically we are able to see the information of that particular product, so that we can either buy, or we can see the specifications, or we can see what and all features of that particular product and all. Based on that cost, reviews, everything will compare, and then we are going to buy that particular product, right? So why you should learn this three-tier architecture, guys? You should know the data flow, from where the data is coming to what location the data is going. You should know this flow, guys. If you don't know, if something happened, if you are in the shift and if someone called you, hey, I am unable to connect to the database server, or I am unable to get the results from the database server. Generally, database is the last cycle, right? Last phase, right? So in case if the application is not able to connect to the database, or if they are getting any errors while accessing that application, first they will blame database only. Database is not working, database is not working, database is not working. Imagine if there is no power in our house, means don't think like there is a problem in our house. There might be a problem in the transformer of that area. There might be a problem in that particular street. or in that particular location, or in that particular, what we can say, district. So a lot of things involved, right? If there is no power in our home, you cannot simply blame the power in your home, right? You have to like understand there might be some other issues, like there might be a transformer issue, there might be like there is no power in the whole street, or there is no power in the whole area. You have to think in that way. So if they are unable to connect to the database, so don't think that will be a database issue. That can be a database issue, it's a database server issue, that can be an application issue. In this three-tier architecture, all servers has to work properly. As we discussed, the application will send request to web server will send request to application server will send request to database server. On the database, one query will execute, right? And that output, the database server will give it to application server, and this application server will give it to your web server, and finally your web server has to give it to your, it will show you on your screen how many actions, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 7 actions are involved in getting the product information. If you are unable to get the product information, how can you blame the database? That can be a web server issue, that can be a application server issue, that can be a database server issue, that can be a network issue, that can be your internet issue, right? So you should be in a position to identify. Generally, in case of any issues comes like database is not working, we'll do health checks whether database is looking good or not, right? So in the same way, if there is no power in our home since a long time, what we will do? We'll check in every room power is not there, or whether particular room power is not there, we'll check, right? We'll cross check, and we are going to confirm with others. If there is no power since morning to evening, first we'll check every room. If there is no power, we'll cross check with the next flat or next house. Okay, if there is no power in that house also, we'll check with the street whether there is a power or not in that particular building, and all we'll check. So in the same way, if you are unable to get the data properly, or if the application is not working properly, you cannot simply blame the database. That might be a web server issue, that might be an application server issue, that might be a database server issue. So you have to talk to the users. You should be in a position to explain them. Nothing, no issue from our side. Okay, might be there is an application issue, there might be a web issue, web server issue, or there might be a network issue, network might be down. So you should be in a position to explain to the users as an experienced DBA. So that's why you should know these things, guys. We are not going to cover web server or application server in our course, but basic, very basic is, this is the structure. So when you open this particular application, it is going to help you out to connect with the database server. So now if I click on this particular product, I am able to open. Now see what I am doing. I am just clicking on this product, but I am able to see the information. Within a fraction of seconds, every server is involving in continuing your action, in executing your action. Every server is involving within a fraction of seconds. Within fraction of seconds, whatever 7 steps we discussed, all the 7 steps are completed, and you are able to see the data on your screen. Is it clear, guys? So SQL Server at the end of the, okay, that's why SQL Server will be in the back end, guys. Application will be in the front end. When you open the website or application, you can see the application. Okay, so it will act as a front end. So that's why application servers will generally called as a front end servers, front end applications. Why? Because I can see it. But database you cannot see, right? Database will be in the back end, right? So that's why database servers will call it as a back-end servers. We cannot see the database. We cannot see the database. Okay, that's why we'll call this database. 1 minute, please. One minute, please. People are facing some difficulties in connecting. Right, okay, fine. So this is how generally it will work. So at the back end you can see, right, this is your database server. So now you might use iPhone, I might use Samsung phone, another person might use Realme. Depends upon their specifications, depends upon the functions, depends upon the features, depends upon the features you are going to choose the phone, right? You might use iPhone, as you might like iPhone features very much. I don't like iPhone. Like iPhone, there is no charging for there will be okay, lot of apps they are not going to support in iPhone. So because of that I might not like that iPhone, but you like your iPhone and all, I like the Samsung phone, some another person will like the Realme, some other phones, Motorola, different phones will be there. Like how we are having different vendors in the smartphones, in the database softwares also we are having different vendors. Okay, what and all different vendors in the database market, guys? Microsoft SQL Server is one vendor. Okay, Microsoft SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server, Microsoft is one vendor. Okay, and Oracle is one vendor, and Postgres is one vendor, MySQL, NoSQL, MongoDB. So different DB2, different database softwares are there in the market. Different database softwares are there in the market. So it depends upon the projects, depends upon the functions, depends upon the features. Some people might use iPhone, like as I said, some people might use Microsoft SQL Server in their database, okay, in the back end. Some people might use Oracle database in the back end. Some people might use, okay, DBT in the back end, Postgres, MySQL, NoSQL. If people are using Microsoft SQL Server or MS SQL Server, generally there will be a confusion, MS SQL and MySQL, guys. If you upload your resume as a DBA, you will get calls from other technologies also, like MongoDB, MySQL DB, NoSQL DB, you will also get calls. So don't apply for all DB technologies. We are going to discuss Microsoft SQL Server, and you will be good in Microsoft SQL Server after 2 months. So make sure that you're applying for MS SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server, MS SQL. Okay, so we are going to discuss about MS SQL. So if they are using MS SQL in the back end, then as a DBA, database administrator, those who are doing administration of the databases, he is called database administrator, DBA. You might be a SQL DBA, you might be an Oracle DBA, you might be a Postgres DBA, you might be MySQL DBA, NoSQL DBA, MongoDB, DB2 DBA. Different DBAs will be there. All are DBAs only. All are DBAs only. Different types of DBAs will be there. So don't think DBA belongs to only SQL Server. You are an MS SQL DBA. You are managing Microsoft SQL Server software. Okay. So is it clear, guys? Any questions? Any doubts? Please here.
No comment.
Yeah, it's clear.
Right? So this is how the architecture of the application will be there, guys. So again, so in the application, no one will ask you these questions in the interview, just to get a basic idea, guys, just to give you a basic overview of the SQL Server and all. No one will ask you what is three-tier architecture, how many servers involved in the three-tier architecture. No. Every application, the app that you are using in your phone also will work in the same way. The phone pay, WhatsApp, whatever you are using in your phone, app or application, both are same. App is a shortcut of your application. So we'll call it as apps means applications. Yes, please.
I have one question, sir.
Yes.
In three-tier architecture, where we can find the is application error or database error? Where we can find that?
Application error.
Yeah, for suppose application, where we can find that
We
application
don't have,
error?
first of all, we don't have access to application servers. Okay, so generally application related errors also sometimes will be stored in the database. Okay, in the SQL Server error log, I'll show you. Okay, we'll discuss, right, SQL Server in coming days. There I'll show you where to check the errors and all, even application related errors also. But we cannot see, guys, we cannot directly to manage this setup. Application team will be there. Good question. To manage this setup, application team will be there. They are going to connect to these servers and they are going to check it. To manage the servers, DB team will be there. To manage the server, again Windows team will be there. So please be muted. Please be muted. So different teams will be there to perform their duties. Windows team, they don't touch the databases. Database team, DB team, they don't touch the application servers. We don't have access to do that. Okay, but in case if there is an application error, but it should be logged inside your database, right? So from SQL Server we can check the application related errors, but everyone will have their own roles and responsibilities. Don't think all the setup will be maintained by the database. We are belongs to this area only. We will concentrate only on this area. So if you see here, 4 teams involved here, guys. One is database team, different teams. They will ask you guys. Last time one student got this question: how many teams involved, or how many teams are there in your organization? Okay, different teams will be there to maintain the application, guys. Don't think only a DBA can maintain the application 24/7 with his architecture or else with his setup and all. No, DBA is a part of the application. So like that, DBA team will be there, application team will be there, okay, Windows team will be there, storage team will be there, network team will be there. See, everything is like connected with the network only, right? So network team will check the networks. Network team will be there. Like that, different teams will be involved. So in every organization, any application, these teams are very common, guys. Okay, so database team, DBA team, application team, Windows team, storage team, network team. So all these people will be involved in any application, guys. These are very common. Okay, these are the other teams. We have to work with other teams like application team, Windows team, storage team, okay, and network team. So we have to coordinate with them in case of any issues are there. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? No questions?
Sir, SQL Server and Azure SQL Server is different or same?
If you prepare the biryani in your home and if you order biryani in the Swiggy, both are same. Outcome is same, right? The output is
Yes.
same. Biryani is biryani only. Okay, so both are almost same. The one that we are going to discuss is like on premises. Okay, that is kind of the biryani that we are going to prepare in our home. Means we will only prepare everything. Okay, we will only set up everything. Azure means like Swiggy. Will simply order whatever you want. That's it. Whatever you want, you will simply order it and they are going to give it to you. The services they are going to provide it to you. Okay, so concepts are same, guys. Again, good question. Concepts are same, very similar. If you learn SQL DBA, it's very easy to learn Azure SQL DBA, guys. Believe me, it's very easy and you will feel very simple also to learn the things. But the ground, okay, the basement should be very clear. You should be very good in on-premises SQL DBA. Then you can easily understand the Azure SQL DBA. Most of the things are same. Some extra features there might be a different. Okay.
Yeah, got it, sir.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys?
Hi, sir.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Initially, you said that application is a front-end server and database is a back-end server.
Correct.
So we are just going to retrieve the information from the database.
Correct.
We are not going to see the database.
No. We are going to connect to the database servers. We will have some tools to connect. Using the tools, we are going to connect to the database servers, and we are going to, like, whatever maintenance work will be there, administration work will be there, that we have to complete.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. Any other question?
Yeah, hi, Shama.
Yes, please.
Yeah, Shama. What about the data? We will inside the data, or data will be inside by the application server.
Generally, we don't insert any data. Why? Because now if you buy any item, I want to buy this microwave oven. So what I will do? I am going to open this product. I am going to click on the buy button, add to cart. Okay, I am going to proceed for the what I can say. I'm going to proceed to buy this item. While buying this item, what kind of information I'll give? I'll give the address. I'll give the credit card or debit card details or UPI payment details or cash on delivery details, right? So this information you are only providing, right? So it's not like you are giving this information to some other person. No, it will be your application is directly connected to the database in the back end. Whatever you are doing in the browser, so the information will goes to application server. Application server will insert the data into the database server automatically. So always data will comes from the application. If you want, you can insert the data manually also, but 99% the data will come from the application. If you are doing one transaction, you are sending money, so that you are doing the transaction, you are going to give the end user UPI ID name or end user bank account details. You are going to enter some amount. You are going to choose NEFT or RTGS or IMPS. So you are giving the information, you are giving some inputs. That information will be structured and it will be inserted into the database at the end of the day. So data will be loaded through application into the database server.
If anything want to delete, like if there is like client is there and he want to delete the data from data or inside the data, so if is DBA will be involved in that, so how the DBA will involve in that?
Very simple. Okay, if they are asking us to delete the data, they are going to, there are two ways. Either they will give the script. Mostly developers will do that. If they don't have permissions to do that, they will give us the script to execute. We are going to confirm, make sure that we can delete, we can proceed to delete the data. If we got confirmation, we are going to execute some queries. Those queries are going to delete the data. How we are going to delete the data now, I cannot show you. We are at the beginning, right? Other people will be disturbed. So I'll show you later. We have some queries, okay, to talk to the database. Using that queries, we can delete or we can insert the data. Okay.
If some client told us to insert the data, then we have to insert it. No?
Yes, they will give the scripts, guys. Whatever they want, we will do that. As a DBS, we are there to help them out.
Okay.
So we have to do.
Okay, only,
if you are not comfortable, ask the scripts. Please provide the script, so that they are going to give you the script. Then you have to execute that script. Whether the script is inserting or deleting, that is that's not our business. Okay. If they give insert statement, we'll run insert statement. If they give delete statement, we'll run delete statement. That's it. But we are not going to decide which record has to be there, which record has to be deleted. Okay. So application team will decide that, and they will ask us to delete, or they will only delete. They will also have permissions. They will only delete from their side.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, any other questions, please?
One more thing. Sorry to interrupt.
No problem.
Sir, while you were discussing this deletion, so it is mandatory to take a backup before any deletion or like
will be discussed later. Will be discussed later. Definitely you need approvals and backups also. Why? Because some developer might ask, hey, can you please delete it, this record, this set of records. Like he requested you and you deleted. Later developer said, hey, sorry, I just did a mistake. I came to know that I give you a different set of records. Can you please delete these records? Okay, so there might be a chance, human errors. Okay, so that's why it's good to take the backups. Very, very simple thing. Okay.
Yes.
Any other questions, please?
Any coding part is involved.
We'll discuss. So till now it's clear, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So let's discuss whether coding part will be there, whether I should be good in coding, that this, that. Let's discuss, guys. Okay, nothing to worry. No coding will be there. Even I am also afraid of coding. I don't know anything. Okay, so let's discuss. So what are the duties and activities of DBA? What DBA will do generally will be discussed. Okay, tomorrow. Why? Because we don't have time. Okay. So tomorrow we'll discuss, guys. So let's discuss about the course overview. Okay. So course duration, as discussed, the course duration will be Control C, Control C, Control A, Control V. Okay, I'm expecting up to 2 months, guys. So it will be like a 1.5 months to 2 months. Daily we'll connect, okay, at 7 p.m. IST. So till last batch, I took weekend sessions, Saturdays and Sundays till last batch. After 2 years, I guess I'm taking weekday sessions again. After 2-3 years, since 2-3 years, I'm taking weekend batches only. But people are asking, so want to check if I take a weekday sessions, how many people are going to join? I just want to check. So okay, not a bad count. That's fine. So let's see if people are going to continue or not. So classes will be on weekdays, Monday to Friday, evening 7 to 8:30, 1.5 hour, plus or minus 5 to 10 minutes. Sharp 7, I'll open the meeting. I'll give you just 5 minutes buffer time. 7:05, the class will start, guys. Again, you came at 7:10, sir. Can you please repeat it? I cannot help you out. Why? Because someone comes at 7:15. Can you please repeat it? So it will disturb others and all. Second thing is the course is very simple to learn, guys. Believe me, as I am a DBA trainer, I am not saying this one. If your goal is IT job, if you want to jump into IT, my suggestion is choose any simple technology that will give you a job. Once you are stepped into the IT, try to learn whatever you want. You will get a clear picture. Okay, I can learn this. I can move towards this technology. I am comfortable with this software. Like that, you will get an idea. So if your goal is IT job, just jump into the IT by just taking help of any simple technology initially. I believe with a single SQL database technology, you can get the job. If you go to other softwares, believe me, minimum 2 to 3 technologies you have to learn. No, I am not saying, you just check with others, your friends or your relatives will be in IT, right? They might criticize you why you are choosing database. Nowadays, because of this recession, because of this war, global war and all, okay, mostly we'll get the business from the US, guys. 90% our projects will be from US and UK. 90% of our projects from US and UK. So, but US, the financial system of US is not good now. Okay, so they are unable to like proceed. They have some parties like the Democratic Party, Republic Party and all. They have to do some what I can say homework, okay, to get what I can say to get the budget and all. So still there is a lot of confusion in the US, and US is like supporting or doing some help to the Ukraine, like which is involved in the war. So because of that also, like financially the state is like it was very weakened, and we are not getting enough projects from the US since 6 months. Same EU as well, EU, European Union. Okay, our main regions, generally they will ask questions to which region you are going to support. We'll have different regions, guys. Okay, APAC region, Asia Pacific region, APAC region. Okay, and EU region, European Union, like France, Germany, Italy, these are like 18 countries. Okay, European Union, and your US. Okay, so that is like our US country, US, Canada and all together. So we are going to get the business from this EU and US countries, guys. So now the system, now the position is not good in the US, so that's why there are no projects coming to India, and some of them are still in like freezed state, paused, guys. So if they are going to give the projects in a project, like as we discussed, every team will be involved, right? If we got one project, if we got one application, every team will be involved. Windows team, storage team, network team, OS team, database team, every team will be involved, right? So if projects are there, calls will be there for all the teams. It's not like only database team or SQL server people, they don't get the calls. There is no concept of calls based on the technology, guys. If you get the project, you will get the jobs for all the domains. If you are not getting the projects, we don't get the calls for any domain. You go and check with others also. Okay, there are no calls. It was kind of a freeze, guys. So since since 3 months. Some people are getting calls. I'm not saying people are not at all getting calls. Yes, some people getting calls, 2-3 calls per day also. Some people are not getting calls. Okay, so currently the situation is not good. So not only SQL DBA, even other technologies also, they are not getting good calls and all. So it will take, I am expecting 3 months, guys, 3 to 6 months. By that time, if you learn the course and if you are ready, when there are openings, you can immediately apply, right? It's not like, okay, when there is a market, then only I'll learn. It's very common that IT industry will be down, guys, for some time. Generally, for every 2 years or 3 years, every sector, 1 year automobile sector will be down, 1 year healthcare industry will be down, 1 year IT industry will be down, 1 year some other industry will be down. It's very common. Okay, so don't wait. Okay, so try to learn now itself. If you learn SQL DBA now, it will take 2 months, and Azure also, if you add, it will take 1 more month. Believe me, both, if you have like you there will be a weightage for your profile, so definitely you will get good calls. And also 3 months here, so to prepare the resume, to brush up the things and all, 1 more month, so 4 months. So 4 to 6 months if you spend, definitely calls will be improved by September, October and all. Then you can easily jump into that particular IT, guys. So if you postpone the things, then there is no guarantee again. So that will be difficult. So when you get a chance, try to clear now, guys. Then you can easily, you will be ready with the stuff and also you can easily jump. And you don't expect work from home jobs. Why? Because things are changed completely. Even today only I saw that TCS is giving a what I can say, notices to the employees that they are not coming to the offices. Okay, so like companies became strict, guys. So people are expecting you to come to office. If TCS or Infosys are following one practice, the same practice will be followed by other companies also, most of the companies. So 60-70%, I'm not saying 100% work from home jobs are not there. No, 60-70% work from office and hybrid model. Hybrid model means 2 days in a week or 3 days in a week you have to go to office, and remaining 2 days you can do work from home. So 60-70% you have to go to office, and 30-40% still work from home jobs are there. I see, like if 10 interviews are scheduled, I see 2-3 jobs are like work from home jobs. At least for 2-3 months or 4 months they are going to give you work from home. Once you are comfortable, they will ask you to come to office or hybrid model. So don't prepare like, okay, work from home jobs will be there, chalo, no problem. Prepare mentally that, okay, I should be able to go to office also. So try to get the knowledge, guys. When you can go to office, when you can mingle with colleagues and all, if you have some stuff, without having any knowledge, if you go to office, definitely, okay, what I can say, that's a hot seat, guys. Hot seat, believe me. SQL DBA is easy only when you learn the things. If you don't learn it, but definitely you will get a headache daily and you will cry also. Okay, so believe me, guys, market is there. Don't think like there is no market for SQL DBA. People will tell something and all. Who will learn SQL DBA nowadays? No one is learning, nothing like that. Again, I am saying there will be no technology based calls, guys. Project based calls will be there. Okay, so SQL Server is like it's a very old technology, like 25 years old technology, guys. 90s it was from 90s, almost 30 years technology. Okay, so it's not like, it's not going to vanish overnight, it's not going to disappear overnight, guys. So believe me, technology will be there, but what you have to do, you have to enhance. Like how SQL Server is enhancing towards cloud, you also have to enhance towards cloud and all. Believe me, it's an excellent profile. If you learn SQL DBA properly, and you can easily learn Azure, and believe me, next 10 to 15 years, if you have Azure in your hand, next 10 to 15 years, okay, no need to look back, guys, believe me. Right, so who can learn this course? Who can learn this course? Any graduate or any diploma holder can learn this course. If you have some gap, good gap, like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years gap, that will be helpful to you. Okay, so that you can put some experience and all, and you can claim some experience. Okay, so it is easy. So in IT industry, there is no educational qualification, there is no specific education, there is no specific degree. Believe me, 70% non-IT people only will be there. MBA people, BCom people, pharmacy students, What other technologies are there? A lot of other technology people. Okay, so don't think like I am not a technical or else I'm not a technical student, or I don't have any technical degree. Okay, so I may not be eligible, nothing like that. Everyone with a degree, everyone is eligible, guys. You should have proper degree. They don't ask you if you have experience. They don't ask you if you are going as a fresher. They might ask you, hey, you did pharmacy, why you are coming to this side? You're going, already you're established since 5 years. Who will ask you why you came to? But some interviewers will ask you, they will get a doubt. You did a pharmacy, right? Why you came to this side? You can tell them my husband or my uncle or like my brother is in IT field. They encouraged me, those, so they taught me, and then I just stepped into IT. So they gave me an opportunity. So no one will ask you, mostly no one will ask you, you completed pharmacy but why you came to this side, IT side and all. Mostly they don't ask you. In case if they ask you also, you can tell like this. Right. So how to practice, guys? So initially 50% of the course you can practice with a 4 GB laptop. Okay, initially you can practice with a 4 GB laptop. You can use your 4 GB laptop. Mostly people will have 4 GB laptops only, very common. But we are going to start HADR, high availability, and disaster recovery. So HADR topics, okay, means 3 servers will run at a time, 3 Windows servers will run at a time. Okay, so for that each server will consume some RAM, each server will consume some storage. So for that you need good RAM. Good RAM means 8 to 16 GB is enough, guys. If you have 4 GB, just make sure to add 4 more GB or 8 more GB. That's it. Very simple. It will be like 1500 to 2000 will be there. You can easily, you can insert that RAM easily. You can do that. If not, you can go to any hardware shop. They will charge you 300 rupees. That's it. And RAM will be like 1500 to 2000, 2500. For US, it will be like $10. $10 means how much? Okay, $20. Okay, $16 to $20 it will be there like that. So you can simply, by just watching 1-2 videos, you can only insert that RAM. Very simple, guys. So you can buy this RAM not immediately. After half of this course, I'll tell you where to start. This is like HADR. You can see here for the last batch 49. Okay, we have Active Directory and we have primary server, we have secondary server. These 3 servers will run at a time. So for that, if you have good RAM, good storage, then it will be helpful to practice real-time setup, guys. Sir, if I don't have RAM, can I practice? Yes, some of the HADR concepts like log shipping, mirroring, replication, you can practice. Especially for clustering and always on, you cannot practice. Only for those 2 topics, which are very important topics. For that, you need minimum 8 GB RAM. Okay, so that is your system specifications. Hard disk can be anything. 100 GB free space is enough. No problem about hard disk. It's not like only SSD should be there, nothing like that. Normal HDD hard disk also will be fine. Okay, so that is all about your specifications. I'll tell you each and everything. I'll explain you with the diagrams and all. You can see some diagrams for the previous batch students. Can I use my Windows Home because I don't have Windows Pro? Yes, Abhay, I'll explain. Okay, drive. So I'm going to use this application. This is also an application, guys. I'm going to use this application to explain the diagrams and all. Every topic will explain with the diagrams, how it will work, what kind of architecture it is, what kind of process involved in that. Okay, so each and every topic I'll explain with the diagrams. You can see here, and live diagrams. I'm not going to download from anywhere. I'm going to draw these diagrams. You can see here, like what is work from home option, how to connect to the servers in the organization while doing office, when you are in office, how to connect to the servers, when you are in home, how to connect to the servers. Okay, I'm going to what is like, this is kind of a security, how to connect to the SQL servers, how security system will work. Okay, what is Active Directory, what is log shipping, what is mirroring, okay, what is replication, what is clustering, what is always on. Everything I'm going to explain with the diagrams, guys. Everything I'm going to explain with the diagrams, so that Every object I'll only drag and I'm going to show you with the help of diagrams, which will help you a lot to understand these things. You can easily understand the core concepts using the diagrams and all. Okay, so we are going to use these softwares, guys. And softwares I'm going to provide you. And one more important update, don't turn on your video. If you turn on your video, it will be published in your in the YouTube, and also then it will create some problems. So no need to turn on now. I'll tell you when to turn on. You can turn it on then. Okay, right. So someone tried turning on the camera. That's why I just updated. Okay, lab setup and prerequisites. I'm going to teach it each and every topic parallel. I'll give you the recordings. You can just go through the recordings and you can just practice with the recordings and all. Softwares and notes I'm going to provide you guys. Whatever softwares we are going to use across the training, I'm going to provide you all the softwares and notes. Complete detailed notes will be provided. So meeting software, we are going to use this Zoom initially. Guys, there is no demo session. Some people will tell you demo sessions. In my class, there is no demo session. I'll start from this today's only, today class itself. First 2-3 classes you can come and join, no problem. Again, don't expect the same session I'm going to take from Monday. Nothing, it will continue. Today's session, tomorrow's session you can attend, and you can attend Monday session also. If you still want to attend some extra demos, you can attend Monday also. Then it will continue. Again I don't take okay, separate sessions. Okay, these are not demos, real sessions only. Okay, but you can join first 2-3 sessions, right? Then I'm not able to see the class, only hearing. Zubair, what happened? Zubair, what happened? Zubair, please reconnect, guys. If you are having any issues, please reconnect, guys. Okay, click on the same meeting link to reconnect. Okay, nothing will happen, just reconnect, that's it. Fine. Okay, lab setup softwares I'm going to provide you. Meeting software link will be there initially. The same link will be there tomorrow also. Same link will be there daily. It won't be changed. I'll update you when it is going to be changed. Once the registration process is completed, I'm going to change the meeting link. Okay, till then the same meeting link. Till further updates, the same meeting link you can use to join. So doubts and exercises, you can ask your doubts at any point of time. You can stop me immediately and you can clear your doubts. No issues at all. Okay, again I am saying there is no silly doubt. Doubt is a doubt. If you don't know anything, you are going to ask. You don't ask for the for time pass, right? You have something running in your brain which is blocking you, that you are going to ask. If I don't know something in your sector, I'll ask, right? So don't expect, okay, people will think like don't hesitate to ask the doubts. People will think they are not paying your money, you are paying your pocket from your packet or from your parents pockets, so they are not paying you. Why to hesitate? If you go to hotel and whatever you want to eat, you can eat it. You are paying the money and you are able to eat it. No, that guy is looking at me, this guy is looking at me, I cannot eat it properly. Nothing. At the end of the day, you will feel angry. Okay, so don't hesitate to ask any doubts, guys. If you still hesitate to ask, you can type your doubts in the chat. Still if you want to, like, if you are hesitating, you can directly type the doubts in the WhatsApp itself. You can directly send your doubts to my WhatsApp itself. I can clear your doubts and all. Okay, and good certification will the course cover? Yeah, Binal, I'll explain. Okay, what kind of certifications and all we need, I'll explain. Right, speaker series, every batch 4 to 5 speakers will come. Who are these speakers? Okay, 4 to 5 speakers will come. One technical manager, one lead, one HR, two of our students, previous students, those who got the job, how they got the job, what kind of practices they followed. For that, I'm going to invite 2 of our students, guys. 4 to 5, again I explain, again I'm saying 4 to 5 speakers will come at the end of the sessions. While we are discussing HADR, I'll request them to join. Based on their availability, they are going to join and they are going to give you a 15 minutes or 30 minutes very valuable sessions, like how manager will scrutiny your resume, how lead will scrutiny your resume, how they are going to helpful in the organization, how they are going to think about the candidate. So all these things will be discussed by technical manager, lead, and HR will tell you about the process, like HR related questions, like about the PF. You will have some doubts about the what I can say, experience, how they are going to initially filter the resumes and all. So you will have HR related questions and all. For that, I'll request one HR to take the session. Two students, how they cracked the interviews, what kind of tips they followed. Okay, everything will be discussed by those two students, guys. So speaker series will be there, very important, very useful. In the meeting time from the used. Okay, let me explain. So classes will be on Monday to Friday evening 7 to 8:30 p.m. every day, 1.5 hour. Okay, IST, this is IST time zone. EST time zone 9:30 to 11 a.m. 9:30 to 11 a.m. Monday to Friday. 9:30 to 11 a.m. Monday to Friday. Depends upon the availability. Sometimes I might take sessions on Saturdays also. We'll see. Let's see. I'm just giving you a hint that I'm going to take some sessions at the end of the sessions. I'm going to take some extra sessions and all on Saturdays. Depends upon the availability. Is it clear, Abhay?
Yes, it's clear. Thanks so much. I appreciate you.
No problem. No problem. Right. Okay. Speaker series done. Right. So Azure SQL DBA. Right. Is it mandatory to learn Azure SQL DBA? Answer is not mandatory. It's not mandatory to learn Azure SQL DBA, but again, it will give you a weightage. If two people are having HR is there, she has to filter resumes. Two resumes are there in front of the HR. One resume is having, you are the HR. One resume is having on-premises SQL DBA. One resume is having on-premises SQL DBA with Azure. What you will do in this case? Same salary, same technology. I mean, extra technology, you are going to get extra technology, right, for the same salary and all. So what you will do in this case generally? You are an HR, you are a HR. Which resume you are going to choose? Definitely those who are having a good profile like SQL DB and Azure SQL DB, right? So they will give you weightage for Azure SQL DB. Till end of this year, you can go with SQL DB also. Again, I am not saying it's mandatory, guys. It's not at all mandatory, but if you have Azure SQL DBA, it is good to, like, there will be a weightage for your profile, first thing. Second thing, again and again you don't get chance to learn the things. Again and again you don't, that mood, that environment, that money, that time will be adjusted only once. I feel like that. If you are a continuous learner, that's okay, but if you are not a continuous learner, you don't get time, money and all every time whenever you want. So try to, again, if you want to do Azure SQL DBA course, it might take 1 month, 1.5 months separately. By that time you might be busy with other activities and all. Okay, so try to learn now itself. After this course, the path is first SQL DBA, then Azure SQL DBA. That is a good path. Only if you learn Azure SQL DBA, no, there is no useful only with the Azure SQL DBA. Why? Because nowadays most of the projects are migrating to Azure, from on-prem to Azure. So you should have on-prem knowledge and you should have Azure knowledge. For the next 2-3 years, this is the same scenario. People will migrate to Azure. So you should have both. Okay, so only Azure SQL DBA won't help you, guys. Only SQL DBA will help you, but only Azure SQL DBA won't help you. Okay, chalo, right. So certifications. Will you cover data migration methods, tools? Minal, you have a lot of questions. Okay, especially belongs to Azure. So earlier, till 2021, we used to have Microsoft certifications. Okay, 464, 465 paper codes. Okay, so we used to have this paper codes for DBS, for on-prem DBS. Generally, these certifications are enough, but these are like what I can say, retired certifications. Now there is no certifications for on-prem DBS. What Microsoft did is it was migrated to Azure certifications. Azure certifications 104, 301 data protection, DP 301, AZ 104, 109. So these are the paper codes for the Azure certification. whatever we are discussing on-prem, only few questions will be there in the Azure certification. Okay, but if you want to clear this AZ 104, 109, DP 301, you should have Azure knowledge also. So Azure trainer will explain, he will help you out to clear the certification and all, to attend the certifications, so that you can prepare and you can clear the Azure certifications. Okay, still if you need any help to clear the certifications and all, we'll be there. We are going to help you out to clear the certifications. Okay, is it clear? And Minal, yes, if you learn Azure SQL DBA, not in this part, guys, this was actually two parts, SQL DBA, after that Azure SQL DBA. If you learn both, then Azure SQL DBA trainer is going to explain you, is going to show you how to migrate the things from on-premises to Azure. Okay, SQL DBA, I'm going to take care of it. I'll explain A to Z, and believe me guys, I'm going to explain the more than you want. Lot of things I'll explain. Later, after going to the company, you will call me and you will ask, sir, you are teaching lot of things, we are not using all those things. Hardly 25 to 30%, like whatever we discussed, only those things you'll use in your organization. But you don't know, right, which 25% you will use, which topics you will use in the organization. Don't know which organization you are going to be selected. So you have to learn 100% SQL DBA. So that, believe me, but still, even though you learn 100% SQL DBA, you are going to use only 25 to 30% in your companies. That's for sure. Clear, Minal? Any questions related to the migration, certification?
Yes, Shanmugh. Thank you.
Yeah. Right. So these are the very common things, and there is no, again, there is no specific education qualification, guys. So anyone can learn with a valid diploma and degree. Okay. And job preparation, guys, every class I'm going to teach you the concept. I'm going to teach you that particular demo. I'll show you the demo, how to configure, how to set up the things, how to monitor the things, how to troubleshoot the things. I'll teach you. I'm going to explain about some scenarios for that particular topic. I'll explain about some interview questions on that particular topic, and I'm going to give you some assignments. Every topic, these are very common. And assignments, I'll see your participation. If you are engaging continuously, if you are responding to my assignments, I'll give you assignments. If you are not responding, or if you are not engaged, and whatever we discussed and you just attended, and tomorrow evening you are opening your laptop without practicing anything, I'll see your performance. Based on that, I'll give you assignments. Assignments, believe me, assignments are interview questions. Some of the interview questions I'm going to teach you, some of them I'm going to give you as an assignments. Why? Because that you can remember if you do some homework from your side. And that too, don't think that software engineers are great enough. Now there is no great value to software engineers. If you go to any village and all, software engineer, okay, acha. Why? Because everyone is software engineer. Like YouTube channel, everyone is having YouTube channel, right? The same way this also became. So don't think people are great, very normal. They are smart in using the Google. Okay, so you should be good in Google, right? You should know, right, what kind of keywords that I have to use to Google and all. For that purpose, to improve your searching skills, I'm going to give you the assignments. As a professional, 3 years or 4 years or 5 years professional, I don't know some of the things to how to troubleshoot and all, but I know how to Google it. It will help me to fix that root cause, to fix that issue. So you should know how to Google the things. So these assignments will help you to enhance your searching skills and all. Software engineers are good enough in searching. They are smart in searching. So you should become smart after end of this course. Okay, so that's why I'll give you some assignments for each and every topic. Try to complete it. If you don't complete, I'll see the response from you, and I don't give you any assignments. Very clear. Though I am your friend for the next 2 months, but still I am very strict. If you do any mistakes and all, I'll give you assignments like you have to write this for 10 times, 20 times and all. Very common. I should be like this only. Then only you learn the course. It's not like, okay, chalo, I'll come and I'll show you some presentation. Okay, my work is completed. I should feel that I am teaching to my friends. Okay, I'll put 100% efforts from my side. Why? Because if I miss one point after the class, I'll summarize, okay, I missed this point. I should again repeat this point tomorrow. I feel completeness after taking the classes. I should feel completeness after taking the classes. Someone started video. Please stop. Please stop the video. Please. It will be recorded. Okay, Venkat. Let me stop you. Okay, done. Okay. So I should feel like I should be happy. I should be satisfied, guys, after every class. So that's why I'll try to cover more than you want, but you have to put some efforts. Okay, you should put some efforts. You have to complete the assignments and all. So it's very common. I'm going to give you some assignments, and if you are not following, and I'm going to give you like a not punishment actually. I'll ask you to write for 5 times, 10 times, and all if you are doing any mistakes. Okay, right. And how to get the job? I'll help you guys after this course. I'll help you to prepare the resume and all. Okay, I'll help you to prepare the resume. I'll help you what kind of projects you have to include in the resume. So you can just go through it and you can include the projects and you can try. With our training, you can try up to 4 to 5 years experience in DBA. I'm very sure. You can see some of my videos in the YouTube also. If you those who don't know about me, just go to Google, go to YouTube, and you just check the Sose University, SOSU University, and go to batch 48 playlist. Okay, there you can say I just uploaded some of the sessions. It's not like, okay, first session like a kind of a boost he'll give you. Okay, not like that. I just uploaded some of the sessions. You can see here. Okay, and you can go to playlists and you can see here some of the sessions where you can see batch 49, batch 49. This is the batch 49 and batch 48. You can see 25 videos uploaded. Don't think I have uploaded all the videos. No, but I for every batch I'll upload 20%, 25% in the YouTube. Okay, so that you can see the last batch videos. Okay, so you'll get an idea, guys, and I'm going to paste this link in the chart also. Okay, right. So where is the chart? Okay, let me see how much back is. Yeah, I'll explain money. I'll explain. So Sonal, do you provide project support with course? I'll explain about this question, project support. Okay, right. Okay, Swati, now it went to Swati. Let me set to everyone. Okay, so this is the link, guys. You can copy paste that link. Okay, and you can subscribe to our channel, guys. So today onwards, the classes will be uploaded to the batch 50 playlist. I'll create one playlist. I'll upload in the batch 50 playlist. So you please subscribe to that so that whenever I upload, immediately you'll get the notifications. Sir, where is the recording? Where is the recording? Nothing. No need to ask like that. Once I upload it, immediately you'll get the notification. Okay, please subscribe to our channel. Right. So I'm going to upload few sessions so you can go and watch it how I'm teaching and all. You'll get an idea, guys. Why? Because I'll more concentrate on the non-technical people, guys. Now 70% of my students will be non-technical only. I have to concentrate them. I even explain what is operating system also. That is not our topic. What is RAM? What is hard disk? What it will do? Everything I'll explain from very basics, guys. You don't worry about it. Only thing is, give me 2 months of your time. Just give me 2 months of your time. 2 to 3 months. That's it. Believe me, generally people, some of my old students are like cab drivers, Swiggy boys, delivery boys. Now they are all going to software companies. They used to deliver food and all to the software companies. Now they are going to software companies as an employee. Proudly they are going. Proudly I can say. They used to transport the people to the software companies. The driver is going to the company now. Because it's not my credit, guys. I gave whatever I can, but they put some efforts, they are able to get the job. Believe me, it's not so difficult to get the job. Easy, guys, easy, but you have to put some efforts. Just imagine you got a good girlfriend or new girlfriend or a boyfriend for the next 2-3 months. Right? When we get a good girlfriend, what we will do till early morning 5 o'clock also we'll do chatting, right? Do the same thing with SQL Server. SQL Server is your new girl from today onwards. Or boyfriend, whatever it is. What is comfortable to you. Okay? So believe me, disappear for 3 months, guys. Don't be involved in any of the WhatsApp groups. Don't be chatting in any of the WhatsApp groups. Just disappear for 3 months. Concentrate on this course. Till last month, people, those who are not earning, who are taking money 5,000, 10,000 from from their parents, they are earning 80,000 per month now. Package is there in your hands. 10 lakhs, 12 lakhs package is there in your hands. If you practice, that package will be credited to your bank account. Okay, so whatever I can give my efforts, and please give your efforts also. It's not like I'm trying to attract towards this SQL Server, but I'm just telling the facts, guys. People like how you like earlier batches also, people came to this batch, they attended the training, they cracked the interviews, now they are earning 1 lakh per month. So you might be a speaker for the next batch. I'll expect a speaker should be there from every batch. You might be a speaker for the next batch, guys. It's not difficult, believe me, it's easy, but again you should have some patience. So people generally they will try. I definitely people will have more than 25 years of age. 90% students of my students, they'll have more than 25 years, 27 years, 28 years, 29 years, 30 years, 31 years. Anna, for marriage, I have to learn, I have to get the job. This is where exactly we'll get the seriousness, guys. After 27, 28 only we'll get the seriousness. After immediately if you complete BTech, you don't get seriousness. If you give the job also, you don't able to manage the things. 28, 29, 30. So don't worry about the age. People will worry. I'm having 35 years. Can I get the job? Believe me, guys, 48 years people are able to get the job. One of my student itself, 48 years. I'm not criticizing his age, but a 48 years guys can crack the interviews, can get the job. How? Why don't you get the job? So there is no age matters, guys. You're a homemaker, housewife, and you are like married after 12, 15 years. Again, you are trying to enter into IT side. That's okay. Everyone is like that only. Restart your career. Try it. Why don't you try? If you don't try, anyhow you will miss the opportunity. Try it and miss the opportunity. You will get satisfaction, right? Yes, I tried for the IT job. You are seeing lot of things around you. Your friends, those who don't know anything, they are earning 1 lakh per month. They are calling you, hey, I'm earning one. I got IT job. I'm earning 1 lakh per month. They are calling you and they are telling to you. What kind of pain it is in your heart? He don't know anything. How come he's earning 1 lakh? So if he's able to get the job, why don't you? Why can't you get the job? So you can get it. Okay. So I'll help you to do that, guys. I'll be there. I'll hold your hands from today onwards till you get the job. After you get the job, also my support will be there. Okay. So please make use of this opportunity. Okay. And I'll explain about these things and all once you practice. Okay. Once you uploaded the resume, you'll start getting the calls, and then you can give the interviews. I'll explain what and all interview questions they are going to ask you. Hardly 25 to 30 interview questions. If you learn, that's it, guys. Hardly 25 to 30 pakka interview questions. I'll explain while giving discussion while discussing on that particular topic. I'll tell you this is pakka interview question, means that you have to star mark it and you have to keep reading that one. How to build the career after getting the job, I'll tell you. Okay, at the end of the course we have farewell session. There I'm going to explain you what to do, what not to do after getting the job, how to survive in the job, how to save some of the life saving sessions are there at the end of the course. I'll explain you, guys. So you have to subscribe to my channel. to get the notifications about the videos and all. Okay, and that's it for now. So tomorrow onwards course will continue. So tomorrow I'll explain what kind of activities will be there. Package, someone asked about the package, right? So packages, guys, you can expect for 1 year you can expect 2 lakhs package, 2 to 2.5 lakhs package. So 4 years means 4 to the 8 lakhs package. So you can expect up to 10 lakhs. For 8 to 10 lakhs you can expect 4 years. 5 years you can expect up to 12 lakhs. One of my student last batch, I guess she got 14 lakhs package for 5 years, excluding shares. She also got shares, 1 lakh worth shares. So around it will be with the shift allowances and all, it will be around 15 to 16 lakhs. So after Corona, a lot of things are changed, guys. Okay, earlier for same 5 years, guys, it's very difficult to get a 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs, 8 lakhs package. Also now, almost they are giving you 100% if you are having a knowledge and all. So you can get it, guys. 5 years if you put means you can get it for 12 lakhs. And for US people, you can expect 80K to $80,000 to $125K. You can expect, pakka you can expect, guys. For sure you can expect $80,000 to $125,000 you can expect for US people. I cannot tell you the name. One of my US student got 115K or 120K job, guys. 120K job, $120,000 per month, which will be on 1 crore, up to 1 crore per year. Okay, so this is how it will be, guys. If you have any questions you can ask me. Let me check this chart. I'll drop from class. I have meeting. Okay, so no issues. And how much package I covered? Do you provide yeah, Sonal, she dropped. Sonal Naik, okay, dropped. Sonal, okay. So generally, as a DBS, our work is same. Whatever project it is, they will ask, can you give project support and all. There is no project kind of support in the DBA role, guys. They will ask in the interview what kind of project it is. There are different types of projects we have, like healthcare project, insurance project, banking project, automobile project, oil and natural gas project. So this kind of questions they will ask you, but they don't ask you, can you please explain about the project? For that I'll tell you what kind of answer you have to give. So whatever project it is, you will take the backups in the same way, you will restore the database in the same way, you will give the permissions in the same way, you will install the SQL server in the same way, you will fail over the servers in the same way. There is no difference. Whatever it is, even though that is a healthcare project or insurance project or banking project, at the end of the day, our activities are same, guys. Tomorrow I'll tell you what and all DBA activities will be, what a DBA will do daily. I'll cover these things tomorrow. So there is nothing like a project specific trying. We are not involved in any of the project. Just we are like, we should know what kind of project it is. That's it. So it's not like can you give project based training. It's project based training only. Whatever we are discussing, everything is real time training and project based training only. People will tell you like they are going to give you an attractive headings, project based training, real time training. Okay, so project based training means like whatever we are discussing, that is project based only. Some people, what other trainers are doing, very too much. They are installing SQL servers in their local laptop. They are explaining the things. Nothing you are going to learn, guys. Spending 1000 rupees on such kind of trainings don't give you anything. Believe me, it's not about the money, it's the time. Now at this age, even 1 month is also very important. Believe me, if you postpone a month, you are going to lose 80,000 per month or 1 lakh per month. He is teaching for 2000 rupees, 3000. How much he is teaching for 2000 rupees, 3000 rupees means definitely he want to attract the students, right? So don't you think he can teach you completely with 2000 rupees? No, right? So even though he's teaching you for 2000 rupees, if he is not teaching in a real time on the real time servers and all, on the setup and all, what is the use of learning those things? Again, you will get the same kind of shivering when you are in the organization. Okay, so try to, you don't get chance to learn everything at a time. Okay, so everything, you don't get a chance again and again to learn the things. So whenever you get a chance, try to learn completely. Okay, right. So HADR, what other questions are pending? I have 5 years of experience. Sir, will you provide support after? Yes, Vijay, I am going to provide. Every support is there with us. Training support, consultancy support, job support, work support, everything is there with us till you get the job. After you got the job, I'll be there with you until you settle in your life, in your job and all. Okay, so every support will be there. Yugandhar JPK, I have 5 years of experience including present company I am working, but it's different from DBA. Will it be considered as, depends upon the designation, Yugandhar. So if you are having like associate, senior associate, software engineer, very common designations, then that experience will be counted, guys. Counted, so Yugandhar. If you are having a marketing manager, then that will be fine. Senior associate analyst, this kind of designation will be there in the Sql DBA also, then it will be counted. So marketing associate, marketing partner, business partner, business associate, okay, telecaller, this kind of designations won't help you out. It will create a problem. Okay, right? So in case if you're having any PF associated, so you have to check, guys, if any PFs are already created on your name, then you have to try a lot. Why? Because people are asking for PF history nowadays. So you have to make sure that not all companies, again I'm saying, that's why you have to try a lot. Not all companies. So some of the companies are asking PF history and all, service history. So in that case, they can easily check in what organization you work till now. So you have to make sure that okay, PF is like to sort out those things and all. Okay, right. I have 3 years experience. My package is 2.8, same company, but interviewer asked me, means how to explain the package to high money. You cannot explain the package, like you cannot increase the package anyhow. That is 2.8 only, 2.8 lakhs. If you want to go with the same package, learn as much as you can, earn a job with a 6 lakhs to 7 lakhs initially. 3 years experience, 3 lakhs, almost close to 3 lakhs, right? So in that case, learn as much as you can and try to get an offer with 5 lakhs or 6 lakhs. Once you have an offer in your hand, you can attend as much as interviews you can, and you can tell them that I'm already having 6 lakhs or 7 lakhs offer. If you offer more, means 3 years means hardly you can expect 6 lakhs only. You cannot expect more than 6 lakhs or 7 lakhs. Sometimes you will get it up to 7 lakhs, you will get it. So only solution is try to grab knowledge as much as you can. If you have good knowledge, you can demand the package. 100% hikes also will be there. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions, guys, please? Okay, then that's it. Thanks for your time, and I know it's already crossing 16 minutes. Okay, so yes, sometimes 5 to plus or minus 5 to 10 minutes, guys. Don't worry. Okay, so that's it from my side. If you still have any questions, you can ask me. Otherwise, we'll connect tomorrow at same time with same meeting link. Will be discussed in the chat. Money, please ping to me in the WhatsApp. I have 8 years of gap after my master mechanical, but I have experience in mechanical field. That's okay. Okay, you can apply same mechanical knowledge here also, Muhammad, no issues. But you cannot make use of those certificates. Depends upon the designation. Okay, so if you are trying to use the same experience, then it will create some problems. If you go with some other experience and all, if you are putting some experience, some fake experience and all, it will help you. Don't worry at all. Course timing 7 to 8:30 p.m. Venkat. evening 7 to 8:30 p.m. IST and 9:30 to 11 EST, 9:30 to 11 a.m. EST. Fine. Any other questions, please? Still, if you don't have my number, people joined, okay, from LinkedIn posts and all, so not sure whether you have my number or not. And this is my number, guys, 9902590140. Will be discussed in the WhatsApp, Venkat. Tell about PF account if already created. Vijay, very simple. If already created, it's very difficult. Okay. If companies are asking about PF history, then you cannot attend for those companies. Those companies, those who are not asking about your PF history, you can attend. So those are not closed for the PF candidates, guys. Those are open only. But for non-PF candidates, fully opened. For PF candidates, partially opened. So not all companies are asking PF history. So some of the companies are asking PF history. In that case, we can edit it and we can give it still if you cannot edit. And try to manage the experience, try to show some other experience and all. Some companies, they don't ask PF history, so you can make use of that particular companies and also. Don't think, guys, I want to join to TCS, Wipro, Infosys. No, guys, okay? Don't expect. Why? Because there is no job guarantee in any of the companies. If they have project, they will give you salary and they will keep you in the job. If they don't have projects, on the same day, within a minute, they can remove you. So private sector is private sector only. Don't expect TCS, Infosys and all, there will be a job guarantee. No, nothing. Any company which is giving you a good salary, you can go to that company. Okay? No, I'll go to CMMI level 5 companies, level 4 companies. What is that? Fortune 500 companies. Don't expect that kind of things. If you are getting good opportunity, that's fine. But don't wait for such kind of opportunities. Okay? You should be in a position to join in any company. Those who are giving you a good salary, good package, good hikes, good benefits. Yes, Abhi. And so yeah, is it possible to get job only MS SQL? I saw DICE website, Maxon DBA role. Yes, it is possible, Soyad. That's why I told you with a single MS SQL DBA. That's why I'm very confident to say this. With a single MS SQL DBA, you can get the job. I'm not sure about other database technologies. Others, definitely you have to learn minimum 2 technologies. But with a single DB technology, with single MS SQL technology, you can get the job. Believe me, that's for sure. Why? Because daily people are getting the jobs. That's why I'm able to explain with that confidence. So yes, you can get the job, but again, to enhance, anyhow, day after tomorrow or tomorrow, you have to enhance your skills, right? So it's good to have Azure SQL DB knowledge. And Vijay, I hope I cleared your doubt about PF account, right? Not publicly, I can tell you, Vijay. Okay, you can discuss with me in the WhatsApp. Fine. Yeah. So this is my number. If you don't have my number, 9902590140 with the country code +91. And if you are still having issues to connect with me in the mobile number, you can send an email to Sose University, Society of Software Engineers @gmail.com. SOSC means Society of Software Engineers University @gmail.com. Okay, and please subscribe to our channel, guys. You are going to get these recordings. Okay, mostly on the same day you'll get the recording in our channel. If not, maybe tomorrow morning it will be available. Okay, chalo, that's it from my side, guys. Thanks for attending the demonstration. Tomorrow also you can join. Monday also you can join. Okay, so then based on that you can decide. Okay. Yep. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Anything to address, guys? Anything you address? I hope no, nothing. Okay. Fine, guys. We'll connect tomorrow at same time. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Sharma.
Yes.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.